matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense making their way on the field to open this game. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Scanning the field, it's Cooper. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
The Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. That completion sets up a second down play. To the air, it's Cooper. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Hurricanes will line up to put it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Cobb. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And they'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Back to pass. It's Cooper. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Canes. Add 6 more points to the total. And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass complete on the crosser. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Takes off in a bootleg. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting a run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Dropping back, it's Cooper. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Cobb. Pass caught, second down now. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. First down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 1st and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Cooper. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. That's caught. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught. Completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit, trying to tie this game up before the break. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Cooper. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense has it and still going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looking to pass. It's Cooper. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Ball handed off. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pulls it in. It's Moore. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Handed off for a draw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return brought down by the coverage team now. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Down the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Cooper. Receiver makes the grab. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks an open space. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Webb. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They're going to run it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Cobb. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Punt over the middle. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Cooper. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Working clock with the ground game. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. Stop him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Looking to throw on third and goal. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. on the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.